Namaskar. Rath Yatra festival is over. Bhagwan Jagannath, Bhagwan Balabhadra, Mata Subhadra, they left the chariot. The chariot is left all alone in the roads. There is a message? Let's start the video. Beauty. Everybody wants to look beautiful because beauty is always in the beholder's eye. So that's why nature is beautiful. Human faces are beautiful, and when we are happy, we all look beautiful. If we looked to all the 10 avatars of Bhagavan Vishnu, we will see from Vamana avatar, Parshurama avatar, Bhagavan Ram, Sri Krishna. What a beauty they have in their face that we sometimes get drenched in that beauty whatever they have. It is already written in Rig Veda that the history of Jagannath temple in Puri, it is already mentioned in Rig Veda. So I will reiterate here a small story. When Raja Indradyumna, a staunch devotee of Bhagavan Narayan, he wanted to have a vision or a very good temple of Bhagavan Narayan. So that's why he sent Vidyapati to the Sabarjati Raja, and then there is a very big story there that Vidyapati ji was using his intelligence to find the Neela Madhava, that is Bhagavan Jagannath, and then he was sowing the seeds of mustard seeds and was trying to find out the way to reach to Neela Madhava, but all in vain. And Raja Indradyumna was very upset. He again prayed to Bhagavan Narayan, and then Brahmadaru came floating in the sea, and then Raja Indradyumna was being advised to prepare his image, that is Bhagavan Narayan's image, from this Brahmadaru, that is a log of wood. So when Raja brought that log and have requested all the artisans of the kingdom, but none of them even could nail a small nail into it in order to start the construction or to start the preparation of the idol. So one old man came, Ananta Maharana, and then he was able to make the idols from that log of wood. So here we have so many messages for us. So the first message, in today's world, when we will ask any of the artisan to make an idol from a log of wood, what do you think, friends? He will start from face, or he will start from leg, feet, from the trunk, that is the body, or from the face? Yes. So when a human being will start the work, he will start from hand, leg, trunk, but not the face. But Bhagavan Vishwakarma ji came, he started the work from face. As we know, there was a condition being given by Bhagavan Vishwakarma ji that for 21 days nobody should disturb him by any way. So here we know that when, and in our last video, so it's my request, already we have discussed that whatever happens in our life, it is happening if we are thinking, it is happening to the best of our knowledge, and if we want divinity to interfere in between, then it is everything upside down, it is everything opposite. So that's why when Bhagwan Vishwakarma ji came to prepare the images or the idols of Lord of Bhagwan Vishnu, then he started doing it from face. Yes. So here we come to know one more example to us that when divinity comes, it is all upside down. They will start just opposite. When the queen of Indradyun, she lost patience, she lost trust, she lost faith, she inculcated doubt, mysterious thoughts in her minds, and that is how they opened the door and they found not one idol of Bhagwan Narayan, but they found 3 different idols, and that too we human beings told it that they are incomplete. So friends, are we complete? Let's go one by one. Because we have 2 hands, 2 legs, hairs, eyes, all the sense organ, all the Gyanendriyas, Karmendriyas, so we think that we are complete. And when Bhagwan Vishwakarma ji came to prepare Narayan ji from a log of wood, and when we saw there are 3 idols, that too that is incomplete, we thought these are incomplete idols. No, my dear friends, let's try to understand this from a little bit perspective of bhakti, and with my folded hands, let's all of us join together to make this video as a smallest tribute to our Bhagwan Jagannath ji, Balabhadra ji and Subhadra Mata. So when we will lose the patience, when we will lose the trust, when we will lose the faith, even which is supposed to give us the best thing of our life, will immediately bring something different to us. Yes. So, if, let's take it little bit in a reverse way. If Mata or the Queen might have not disturbed Bhagwan Vishwakarma ji, then don't you think on 22nd day, whole world could have seen the idol of Bhagwan Narayan? Yes. Is that why it is said that there are 22 steps in our Jagannath Puri temple, and when Pralay will come, fishes, that is Baisi Pahachare Minok Heliva. It is a Uriya thing, that is in 22nd steps you will see fish swimming in that step. So it is an indication, it is a message for all of us that if we could have kept faith within ourselves, if we would have kept trust within ourselves, then we can see the Narayan in our Jagannath temple. So it is a smallest thing that when Bhagwan Vishwakarma ji has made the idols, then how can he has not made it with a purpose which will help human beings to move towards liberation, enlightenment, wisdom and knowledge? Yes. So that's why let's see what Bhagwan Vishwakarma ji wanted all of us to know. In our last video, we have discussed whenever we will go to meet our Lord Bhagwan Jagannath ji, then we should go as if we are still small, not only in our mind but also in our thoughts. Because Jagannath ji doesn't understand or any Almighty does not understand our language, we may speak in any language. What Jagannath ji understands? That is emotions. And in order to understand emotions, does he need a physical ear? Is that why Jagannath ji does not have an ear within him? Or Balabhadra ji or Mata Subhadra? Yes. So that's why we will understand what this Jagannath temple in Puri is an icon, because every time Bhagavan Narayan came in different forms only for us, only and only for us, so that we can come towards knowledge, enlightenment, wisdom, and free ourselves from the cycle of birth and death. I have made series of videos so that, because every time whenever we go for any kind of itinerary or any destination, we always see our parents are packing everything for us so that we do not face any trouble in the itinerary. So this is an itinerary which is being prescribed by Almighty. So how can He leave us like that in this earth? Never. So Almighty always wants us that, hey human being, please come all of us together, unity. And Rath Yatra is an example for that. That is, when we all will come together, just believe it, so many human beings with one thought at that moment of time, that is devotion, love, peace, attraction, all the human beings united. Almighty is telling, even you human beings have the power to drive me away from my Garbhagriha to the chariot, and I will come along with you, and you can experience me, you can touch me, you can feel me, you dance along with me, I am with you. What a beautiful message Bhagwan Jagannath ji, Balabhadra ji, Mata Subhadra is giving to us. So that's why when Bhagwan Vishwakarma ji has made these idols, and we out of ignorance, we are telling it, they are incomplete. My dear friends, they are complete. Yes. So if we open to the scriptures of our India, we will see they have always given importance to these three things. That is Jiva Atma, Atma, and Paramatma. Yes. So is that why there is an iron plate in the third step of our Jagannath temple? Yes. So every time, if we human beings will remember only these three things, Atma, Jivatma, and Paramatma, then that is more than enough to lead this life towards enlightenment, towards liberation. Yes. So why Bhagwan Vishwakarma ji has made the eyes of Lord Jagannath as circular, and Subhadra ji, Balabhadra ji's eyes are just like almonds, and the mouth is very big for our Jagannath ji, Balabhadra ji, Subhadra Mata. Even Subhadra Mata does not have hands also. So what Vishwakarma Bhagwan ji wants us to know, that is, when we go in front of Jagannath temple as a Jivatma, as a emotion, as a just like a small child in front of him, then we can see him as our Atma. And whatever is beating inside Bhagavan Jagannath ji, Balabhadra ji, Subhadra Mata is our Paramatma. Yes. So my dear friends, in our last video, we have discussed about shadow and reflection. Both these criteria are possible with this physical body. Light is same, but for one we need water, and for one we need a hard surface. So when we go and we pray with so much of devotion, love, compassion, there is no any kind of negative emotions flowing in our mind, our Pandaji, who is the priest in our Jagannath temple, he can see the reflection of Lord Jagannath ji in the water which he will hold in his palm. Is that why there is a tradition that they will say that Bhagavan Jagannath ji will never takes bath in all the days, rather they will put a mirror in front of him and then they will pour water to the mirror. That is one thing, because the Deodaru, the Brahmadaru is made up of neem trees. That's why that is one thing. But the other thing which is a constant remembrance for us, till we have not made our Jiva Atma so pure, so clean, so transparent, that whenever we see ourselves in mirror with so much of love, devotion and bhakti, we can see even Lord Jagannath in that reflection. And as we will have more and more and more bhakti, it will go on adding drops of amrit in that water content. As the bhakti will increase, each amrit is just like a nectar, like a milk, and it will go on adding drop by drop in that water, and that water will become Kheer Sagar. Is that why सब लोग कहते हैं भगवान नारायण खीर सागर में रहते हैं? That is, Bhagavan Narayan stays in Kheer Sagar. Yes. So as we will go on increasing our bhakti, we can see even Lord Narayan when it is being drenched with compassion and love. We have already made a video that what is the idol of Krishna ji and Radha ji wants us to convey. We have already made a video that how Bhagwan Ram, Raja Purushottam Ram, Bhagwan Ram was so strict with the dharma. So all of our videos are a small attempt to make all of us come near, at least little bit closer to divinity, to unity, and to make ourselves pure, so that the purpose of our life, the aim of our life can be met. We have already discussed in our last video, this opposite thing is very, very truth in our Jagannath temple. So that's why whole world has nowadays have started fasting in Ekadashi, that is the 11th day before a full moon or a new moon, and internet is flooded with so many videos, what you will have on Ekadashi, what food you should. My dear friends, we have also made a video that Ekadashi is a day when we should keep this portion of our mouth closed, and that is known as Upavas and Mauna Vrata. So if you are determined here, then only you should close this. Otherwise, if you are not determined here and we are using all our sense organs and then we are keeping this portion closed, believe me, this is not Ekadashi. So when you are like a small child, Jagannath ji is telling us, if you are coming to me means you are just like a small child, and small child, already the child is so pure, so beautiful from inside. There is no need for you to do again Ekadashi. Is that why in Jagannath temple there is Ulta Ekadashi? Yes, Ulta Ekadashi means it is giving us a reminder to us that you are already like a small child. You are already pure from within. You are already seeing Jagannath's reflection within your Jiva Atma. and the Paramatma which is there inside the Jiva Atma, that is also being, you are experiencing it. Then why do you need again Ekadashi to follow? So beautiful. If this video will become very the duration will increase if we go on telling about Jagannath ji in the roads or in the streets of our country now without the idols there. Similarly, let's not make our life like that. Let's make our life, let's make our Jivatma like that, so that the Atma is inside, and inside that Atma, the Paramatma is also there inside. So that's why this is a time when next time you all visit Jagannath ji, please, it's a kind request that think, act like a small child, behave like a small child, and just we will see what beautiful things of experiences are coming to us. When the last Shringar happens, because Jagannath temple is open for 20 to 22 hours a day, because it's a reminder for us, our body sleeps, the Jiva Atma sleeps, Atma never sleeps, Paramatma never sleeps. So one thing we have already discussed in our series of our videos, as the Atma, Jivatma will come close to Atma, the first two things which will become very common, that is, we will have less food and less sleep. And the smell, the nose will always try to haunt good, chandan, natural smell. So it is no, yes, no. Again a sine wave. So this is life. This is what they have, our Almighty have arranged our sense organs in such a way so that we understand. Otherwise, He is the creator, He is Almighty. He could have given these two eyes here also, anywhere, we don't know. So that is why when the Jivatma tries to reach to Atma, all these things will open just like the petals of the lotus flower. So the last Shringar, the Jagannath ji, is being decorated with fragrant flowers. Nowadays they are using different kind of ornamentation, but if we go back to our history, we will come to know that always it was a tradition of giving or offering fragrant flowers to Almighty. And already we have made a video that why there is a ritual of offering fragrant flowers to Almighty, so that the olfactory nerves, the nose gets activated and it is being connected to our brain. So it's everywhere. Our history, our Indian tradition have always tried to bring consciousness to human brain all the time, so that as the Jivatma will try to bring control to all the Gyanendriyas and Karmendriyas. Already in our Mahakumbha video we have discussed that why the sadhus, the monks were sleeping in thorns, were using some kind of nails in their Karmendriyas. What they are trying to do, we have already discussed in our Mahakumbha video. So our Indian traditions are not myth, it is the reality, it is the fact, it is the truth of life. So friends, let's all of us look to our Atma today. Yes, these three idols are the pictorial representation of our everybody's Atma, that is the Jiva Atma, that is the physical body of everyone is different and different. That is because of Maya. So let's all of us see, these three are our Atma. This three represents the different forms, how our Atma actually looks inside. Our Atma is this. This is our Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra Mata. Lord Bhagwan Jagannath, he is having the chariots, the horses which are there in front of his chariot, that is white in color, just opposite, and our Balabhadraji's chariot horses are black in color, just opposite. So that's why, so when we look to our Atma day and night, so our Jagannath ji represents the night, Balabhadra ji represents the day, and the Subhadra Mata, she represents the emotion. So whether our Atma and which is there within us, if it is all the time in a constant consciousness of love, compassion, bhakti, and we as Jivatma, we can keep our Atma in these three forms for all the time of our life, then we human beings can have the capability and capacity even to reach to the Paramatma. And as we know, our Bhagavan Narayan loves chariot. So we have seen when Bhagavad Gita was being narrated by Krishna ji to Arjuna when he was sitting on the chariot. Rath Yatra temple, Bhagwan Jagannath ji, Balabhadra ji, Mata Subhadra always on the chariot. So chariot is a remembrance for us. That is our physical body. That is our Jiva Atma. So that is why Narayan ji came so many times to this earth, to this planet in the form of living beings. The first 4 avatars, then 3 avatars, then 2 avatars, and last the Kalki avatar. So he always comes in different avatars to tell us all the time that when we are always in a consciousness, if we take care of our Jivatma and all the time if we look to Jagannath ji, Balabhadra ji and Subhadra ji as a constant remembrance for us that this is the form how we need to keep our Atma clean, pure, beautiful, then our souls will get a chance for liberation. So this is the message. This is the message what Lord Vishwakarma always wanted we human beings to know. Jai Bharat.